So hello!
Hello, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you all.
Yeah, bit of a weird one, so we're starting a little bit late tonight. That's just due to the fact that all of the COVID announcements and things were on television. So sorry if you're not interested in politics, you're not in the UK. We are starting at our usual rate now. We'll be running out. We'll be getting rid of one of our rounds tonight, just so we save ourselves a little bit of time.
Yes.
So there you go.
We've had our usual technology block out as well on us.
Indeed.
Facebook's getting worse.
Also, you might find that the music is even more boring than usual. We got copyright struck, even though the playlist that I picked was designed specifically not to have that. So now we've got someone who only makes copyright-free music himself. So if we get copyright struck again, the entire quiz will always be silent, apart from our voices from then on.
Until we can work something else out.
Indeed. One less Roundgate. So Donna Potter says she's never done this before. It could be fun. If you have any questions, let us know, but we do explain everything as we go.
We'll be starting in 9 minutes' time.
Well, actually, 25 past. Well, yeah. We did say 35, didn't we?
I was looking at that.
Yeah.
I was looking at the time on the screen.
Well, there's no point looking at that because everything's gone to muck, hasn't it? So.
We are a family, so please do say hi to her.
Yep, say hi to everyone. It is a nice, welcoming community. Big hello to Donna, my friend, says Fran. Big hello to Donna.
Hi.
Oh no.
I'm literally drinking water tonight. Where's the water gone? I was just going to...
It won't appear properly on the green screen.
I'm sure it will. There you go. Just purely water, which is basically what I normally drink at a quiz, at a pub. I told you I wasn't drinking after New Year, hence me being so drunk on the quiz on New Year's Eve.
Hi, Les on YouTube.
Sorry if I was a bit much.
Just a bit. So we are live on YouTube.
Just a bit? What do you mean, just a bit?
We are live on YouTube. At a slight delay there. I forgot to press the button. That was what the delay was. I was an idiot. There you go.
We're live on Twitch.
We are live on Twitch.
Yes.
Looks like vodka.
No, it's not. It's pure water. I've decided that I'm not going to have any alcohol until I can drink it in a music venue with a live grassroots band on, and it's not socially distanced either. That's the aim anyway.
Live on YouTube but no image of you, says Ben. I'm not sure how that would work. If we're live, we're live. There shouldn't be a... Let's have a quick look. You might hear two of our voices at once. If you do.
Alright, well, that's me told, isn't it?
No, we are live. It's fine. The image is fine on YouTube. Cheat night out for you guys, says Donna, indeed.
It is.
Cheeky Slags are in.
Excuse me?
Roy from Kerno is checking in.
That's not how to call us that.
Joan Kaplan says, hi from Nosky Service. Should be keeping me sane over the next few weeks as I'm with you. Next to no work. Well,
did you do the scorecard? Because I forgot all
yes,
about
I
that.
did. Mr. and Mrs. Bolter are here. Good for you. Ben says he's restarted and all good. Fantastic. And hello, Ellie Mae O'Reilly on YouTube. No one's talking to us on Twitch apart from Card888, which is Charlie Grant, across all of our networks. If you're not drinking, Mark, then what's the entertainment? That's out the window.
That's naughty. That's naughty.
I never said I wouldn't drink.
Can you just pause me a second?
If you see Mark coughing, it's absolutely fine. He hasn't got COVID, he's just got a bad chest. Always has done.
Yeah.
Nothing new, so don't worry.
It's partly down to my asthma.
Yeah, so don't worry about that. Mark's just got a bit of a dodgy chest. It's not COVID, he's not dying, he's absolutely fine.
Chance to have COVID. I've just been nowhere. I was chatting to...
Good evening, Angela and Fiona and Crafty.
I was chatting to a mate in Germany earlier on by just over the internet, and was saying that I've probably been 6 or 8 times to a supermarket. This is all since last March. 6 or 8 times to a supermarket. Met probably 6 people other than Alex in that whole period, and I've just kept myself safe and in. I'm going mental in here.
I'm one of those weird people that I don't mind being isolated. I like it.
I've really missed it, as I've pointed out a couple of times.
Happy New Year for the Cat's Whiskers in a very icy Perth shirt. Ooh.
I've just remembered felty balls. Where are our felty balls?
Where we leave them?
I shall go and
in the felty ball cabinet.
I shall go and get them ready.
So yeah, there's been a bit of a weird news for everyone in the UK, but let's keep it all positive tonight. Let's keep it COVID free, shall we? From here on in, it's all just fun stuff.
We haven't got any of those questions in round 1, have we?
No. We really don't.
No.
Good evening, Caroline Brookin on YouTube.
Indeed. I get that Perthshire will be very, very icy. We're all right down here at the moment. It's just a bit nippy.
I will say as well that now that lockdown has started, sorry to mention it once again, hello Sarah Briley on YouTube. If you do know of anybody who is prone to being alone or loneliness, who would like to come and join our Quiz Actually family, and don't forget we are a family, we don't ridicule, we don't make fun of you, we're just a positive group of people, we always help each other and be kind to each other. If you feel that there's someone that you know that needs that or would like something like that, do let them know.
Yeah, let them know that they can just watch. They don't actually have to participate, they don't have to say anything. It's there if they want to, but at least if they're getting connection with us and they're seeing the comments on the screen and then they might want to put a little bit in themselves, at least they feel connected with something, because I would have gone completely batty. We had, I think it was Donna saying that she works in retail. Donna, we're effectively the same in hospitality. We normally work in pubs, and since March we have had no income coming in whatsoever. We're not furloughed or anything. All our income is through the PayPal that people donate, because we're trying to provide a service here. On that note, we would like to really thank, it was just tremendous on New Year's Eve. We had 47 people that actually donated to us on New Year's Eve. If we had that, we'd be fine.
Julie says, what, you don't ridicule? Well, your other half maybe, but other than that, no.
No, the ridicule that happens in this direction from all of you.
Good evening all. I would say Happy New Year, but you know, it is a Happy New Year. The quiz actually tells it's always a happy time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Sandra Bradshaw.
We're not here to bring you down, we're here to lift you up.
Yes, and we've got some good fun stuff for you tonight.
Yeah, but as we said before, we normally have 4 rounds plus the marathon. Tonight we have 3 rounds plus the marathon and your felt balls. Happy New Year from the Spectacle Bears. Hello to you guys.
For those of you who are brand new to the quiz, we'll explain about our felt balls a bit later. It's not as rude as it sounds.
Quiz actually has felt balls. It's nice to be back in the new year. Not that we've been away for very long from the quizzes.
No, the longest was actually between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, normally when New Year starts, we come back to our normal jobs, 3rd week of January at the quizzes.
Julia says, you'd be sad without the ridicule. That's the start of an abusive relationship, that, Julia.
That being said, I wouldn't have half as much fun if it wasn't for you people taking the mick out of Mark, so it's a fair point.
Yes, but you don't like it when it's fenced back at you, do you? When they fence at you.
Hi guys from the Unicorns. Hello Berry. So we're going to start in 2 minutes, just so everyone gets here in time. Everyone's time to decompress from that meeting.
Yes. I think it was just one-liner really. Everything's shut.
I was in the shower when it came on TV, so I didn't get to see it. I don't feel like I've missed it.
I didn't really. I wasn't really listening. I just got the line that everything's shut.
Quiz Actually is stepping its game up this year. We've got Cooking with Quiz Actually coming soon. Also our Patreon, which will have exclusive benefits for all of you on there as well. It'll be a very cheap Patreon. It won't be something ridiculous. It'll just be a little extra money that you pay towards us every month to get some bonus features, such as suggesting your own rounds, and even having your own private quiz over Zoom with us and the Patreons.
Yes, we're going to do that at least once a month.
So yeah, we're going to set that up soon. Mark and I are very... sometimes we lose track of what we're doing when it comes to things like that. So we've got a lot of things on the pipeline, but we try and do them all at once and then get through, rather than try and do everything at once.
Yes. So. And we are looking at doing Cooking Actually. We've told you about how much we basically insult each other. It will not be for kids, because we do say some really naughty words at eat other.
To censor that would be cruel.
Yes.
Hi Sam on YouTube, and good evening to the fire-breathing rubber ducks.
And we are going to be starting with bacon hot pot.
Hi Kathy. We'll also have suggestions from you if you're trying to stump us to make something.
Yes.
It is no change except schools close. Well, for some people it has been an up tier, hasn't it? Teams tonight. Also, thank you very much to the couple of people who sent us early donations today as well. Came through. Yeah.
That's nice.
Which is nice of you.
No, there isn't a fake team name with Fran. We've had to get rid of that because basically you all understood each other's team names and it was just like a magnet. You could spot it off a mile away.
Yeah. So everyone's used to everybody else now, so you can't do that. I haven't done the Zoom this week either. We have the felt balls and our marathon as well. So
And we're a bit shorter on time. We've a third of our time gone as well.
Yeah. Okie dokie, guys. Let us crack straight on with the intro.
Intro.
Let you know how the rounds are played and what they are as well. We'll see you in a minute.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them, takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
Here comes tonight's round. And as always, our thanks to Rats. I noticed that Anna was saying that she loves the theme tune. Do go on to the official Rats Facebook and mention that you hear it every week on the quiz and you love it. They'll be thrilled by it. I promise you, they'll be thrilled by it.
Indeed, they're very humble lads. So round number 2 was around the world, so we'll be leaving that one out for tonight and we'll be doing that one at a later date.
Yes.
So either Friday or Monday, but we're not telling you which one yet.
We don't know yet.
No, we don't know yet. Okay.
We just want the rounds to flow more than anything.
Jill said that she's not a top fan anymore. I think it's to do with the fact that we were absent for a couple of weeks. It might have been the fact that it happens because you weren't there. Fran, there are 3 rounds plus the marathon and the felt balls guess.
Yeah, shall we do the felt balls now?
If you'd like to, let's put it over.
Yeah.
So yes, quiz actually has felt balls.
And there they are.
There they are.
I was taking it the wrong way.
There we go. So all you have to do on this one is guess how many balls are in our sweet jar. They are varying colours and varying sizes. We never take away, we only add. If you were here at the last previous quiz before our New Year special, you know what the high and low guesses were. On the score sheet, to the left of your team name is a yellow column. All you have to do is put the number of what you think is in there on that column as well. We've already got that. We've got a few already in there. If you don't want to play along and put your scores on, but you do want to play the felt balls section of the quiz, then you can just put your team name and then how many balls you think are in there. We will count your guess as on there as well. We're very quiet this evening, says Bev. We are peeping into the yellow, so we should be okay.
Yeah,
So
I also noticed Anna saying about names. Yet again, he's just gone ahead, not giving me a choice.
Yeah, you're not the woman this time. What more do you want?
Yeah, you.
Jesus.
Well, to be honest, out of them two, I probably would want to be Kim.
Well, your ass is fat enough. Right.
See? Abuse. That's what I get. Abuse.
Tears for Fears says 224. Ellie May, once again, you don't even have to put your scores on, but if you do want to make sure you put your team name on the score sheet, I will put it in there for you as well. It's there. You want to go on the score sheet and put it there. Again, you don't have to put what points you have in there. As long as you put your team name and then how many balls you've got in there, we will add that in on our guest list.
And I have kept our T card because it has the number on the back that you can't see.
I'm glad you didn't show it the other way
Yeah.
around. That'd been bad.
So that's what we do each week. We sort out a T card. Can I move that a bit closer? No. T card with the rounds that we're doing.
Okay.
I've got them going back to 2008.
Everyone else is a top fan, says Joe. But you have to comment more. Okay, so round number 1 is another look back at 2020 because
We just had tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of questions.
some of them are really good. Half of them aren't as depressing as what's actually been going on.
We didn't make it COVID free.
Yes. So, as always with these ones, it's 2 points for every question. Point for a first name, point for a surname. If it's half right, you can get one of the points. And we'll go on from there. The score sheet, I shall put up for you. I forgot to pin it. Sorry for that, Donna. There it is. Pop. How many balls did you have this time? Asking for a friend, says Charlie. Was it Rachel?
Well, you're really uptight about Rachel, aren't you?
I'm not.
You don't like her, do you?
No. I'm glad she's gone.
You thought she was duplicitous, or a word like that.
I'm glad that the Rachel anagram was gone. Right. So, these are all about 2020.
What are you giving me?
I will do evens.
Okay, that means I'm doing odds. Starting with the first question. Who did Joe Biden select as his running mate in the 2020 election?
And again, point for first name, point for surname. 69 Rachel, said Sarah. Calm down, you. I think we are a little bit quiet tonight, actually. We're not in the yellow as we normally are.
Do you want
Bear
to
with us.
turn it up on that one?
Yes, I am going to. There we go, we should be a bit louder now.
Then? Turn it up a touch more, it's still in the green.
It's fine. It won't let you open it. Ooh, that's a weird one. It might just be the fact that there are lots of people in it at the moment. So once you've made your team names in there and you put your money pot, your felt ball guessing, can you make sure you do leave the app, leave the score sheet completely if you can, and put your scores in later on, just so people can get theirs in there.
And if you're wondering about the thing behind the number, that is the god Janus of two faces, who
Yes.
January is named after.
It was pointed out on our last quiz. I think it was Joe Sanks who pointed it out. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might have even been Andrea. I don't know. Where's Bertie? It's quiet without Bertie. You need number two. In April.
He's buzzing around somewhere.
What the Alexa? Stop. Did you put an alarm?
I haven't put an alarm on. I haven't.
Honest,
I haven't. He's got this thing. All of his electrical devices have started going off weirdly. It isn't me.
In April, contactless payments were increased from £30 to what? So when you do your tapping your card at the shops on the machine, it used to be £30, but what is it now? It's not coming up as a link for me, just a comment.
You might need the HTTP then.
I can click it. Yeah, Sherry, that was it. Thank you, Tracy. And it was one of our regulars. I like that Joe or Andrew didn't take the credit. They just didn't reply. I'll put it in again, but it shouldn't need the beginning bit of it. Thought it was the doorbell. There you go. I'll pin it. I'll leave the preview up. You might be able to click.
Question number 3. Who got married to Stranger Things actor David Harbour in September 2020 at a Las Vegas wedding chapel?
Harbour, not Harborough.
Well,
Harbour is in ships.
no, harbour's with ships. Harbour is harbinger of...
I think you should stop where you're ahead, or at least slightly ahead.
See? Abuse.
Yeah, in case you aren't aware.
This is going to get worse with the cooking, I'll tell you that
In
much.
case you aren't aware, Mark has a tongue too big for his mouth.
Rather than a head too big for your body.
Donna, you put your answers on a piece of paper. All you need to do is put your scores in at the end of the round, or you can use the comments to talk to us or your teammates, but don't put any of the answers in the chat, please.
Yeah, because so that everyone else sees it.
Still a comment. I don't know why it's doing that for you, Sarah. It's definitely clickable. I'll message it to you. There you go. You should be able to click it in there. We'll see. Number 4.
Question 4.
The 2020 Summer Olympics are postponed until the following year, so this year. In which city were they due to take place in 2020? Bertie's watching the football. I anticipate it won't be quite in our apartment. Oh,
How dare he?
We're not as big as football yet.
Well, we won't be if people are just fobbing off for them.
Or an electric notepad, that's what I do, says Joe. Careful you don't get a shock.
That's fine, Fran. We're happy to give it, help people with what they're wanting to know. Question 5. Rishi Sunak became the new Chancellor of the Exchequer in 2020. But who did he replace?
Sorry it's not clickable for a few of you guys. If you if you just go to the address, it's tinyurl.com/QA scores. So tiny as in small, url.com/QA as in quiz actually, and then scores. So tinyurl.com/QA scores. And my phone's going off. How unprofessional.
Everything's going beep at the moment.
I don't understand. So point for first
You're
name.
a donut.
I don't know. Point for first name, point for surname.
You just said you were a donut.
You're a donut.
You said I donut. I donut. You did. Question 6, it's your question.
I think this. Number 6. Which pop star has made history by having a #1 album in the UK in 5 different decades?
And that is album, not single.
Yep. So #1 album in each in 5 different decades.
Because single, someone totally different.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. Charlie Grant's helping you with the tiny URL bit. Fran loved the poll. Good stuff.
Joe thought it was a terrible poem, but it's been... Because you're slightly behind us, I've forgotten what the poem was.
They all are. They're all terrible. They're never good. Move on.
Right. Which TV puppet show returned to our screens on BritBox after first appearing in 1984? Donna's just said her Alexa makes funny noises too.
Don't say its name. Honestly. Just say smart speaker.
Oh, donuts. Yes.
I do not know what you're talking about. Number 8. In 2020, which online platform did the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announce they planned on being financially independent and split their time between the North America and the UK?
Your donut denial has a huge hole in it.
Good night, everybody!
Don't make me laugh. You start me off in a coughing fit again. Like I did on
Maybe that's my plan all along.
Like you did on New Year's Eve.
We won't talk about that. So which online platform did Meghan and Harry announce they planned on being financially independent and split their time between the USA and the UK? Financially independent is a very different thing to you and I. Even if you don't say its name, it does it, says Donna. Spooky. Number 9. Name the TV presenter and renowned quizzer whose 2020 best-selling crime thriller had its movie rights bought by Steven Spielberg.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have any passing interest in quizzes, especially TV quizzes, you'll have definitely known of this person. They're not normally known for their books, but they brought out one in 2020 that was bought by Steven Spielberg. So they're not generally known for their novels, but they are known as being a TV quizzer. And again, you're going to need a point for the first name and a point for the surname.
Mm-hmm. Unless, of course, it's a person known by a single name where you'd get the full 2 points for the single name.
Yeah, but it's unlikely that Cher was a TV presenter.
He might be.
She's not.
Anyway, question 10. Oh, one for you, Kim. Keeping Up with the Kardashians ended in 2020. After how many series? 8, 19 or 24? How long have they been on our screens?
Don't forget you can have multiple seasons in 1 year, though. So bear that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they were on for 5 years? Oh, they've probably gone for 5 years, I would have thought. But
Oh, speaking of new series. Speaking of new series, what date are we on, by the way?
the 5th? No. 4th.
4th. So it's actually available now. Someone who I met at a Toy gig, he was playing support and is now resident in Brighton. A drag queen as such, is more cabaret and entertainment orientated, but called Joe Black. Absolutely amazing. He's one of the contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race, which is available on BBC Three. So it's the UK version of Drag Race, which is available today.
Okay, so it's now on to our supplemental round, the marathon round. So this is going to be, the points for this round are going to go in your bonus column on the score sheet. Okay. So we're back to basics with this one. We had a really big bumper one for New Year's, but we're back on Cobra Kai's supposed to be good, says Claire, yes. So what single 3-letter word can be added to each of the following to make new words? Would you care to clarify?
Yeah, you just need to put a 3-letter word, the same word in each of those, to make those words work. Is that distinct for you?
Saying that's a lot of words for you to not get wrong. Well done. So again, a 3-letter word.
Patronising little emphasis on the little.
Rather be little than large. So what 3-letter word goes to each of those?
You're on form tonight.
Easiest one, Ayet, says Charlie.
I might take offence at all this banter.
You know what you can do? You can spin, love. Well then, that was the easiest one so far, apparently. To up your game, I think.
Yes.
I think one week we're going to make a marathon that's so devilishly hard, I think only a small percentage of you will make it.
And if you all say you've got it, we'll call you cheats.
Yeah. So that's going to be your task, is to find a devilish marathon question for next Monday.
Okay.
I might want us to sit back and look pretty. The last word gave it away, says Bev.
Well, we don't want it to be too hard every week.
No, but maybe a fun one. A fun, tricky one for once. Because we are known for being fun rather than hard. Anything that's fun is good for us. If it's too hard, it's not fun. Okay. That's the wrong one. I didn't check these, so hopefully these all work okay. Right.
You didn't check them?
No, I had other things to do. The first word gave it away, says Charlie. No, I'm going to leave that on so people can click it.
I see. Oh, we got some music. I can
Yeah.
just vaguely hear it in the background.
As I said, the music might even be more boring than usual. That's because this music has been made specifically for people that have no copyright strikes on them. So hopefully it'll work.
Yes, I'm just going to, while this is flipping through, I'm going to just print off the next round questions because we ain't got that print off yet.
Oh, we don't? Okay.
I did create it and then I deleted it, so I want to do it again.
You idiot.
I know. I didn't print proper.
So hopefully we're all good, guys. I hope we're having a fantastic Christmas and New Year. If you didn't see us on our Christmas special or New Year special, we were on the 21st of December and then on New Year's Eve as well. You can always go back to those as we keep them on. You can watch them again if you would like. You can play them just as it was a game show rather than a live game show. So no one's talking to us on Twitch, and no one's really talking to us on YouTube, probably because you're all concentrating with the questions, I think. I don't believe that's moving on. Let's have a quick back off on that one. It was moving. How weird. Point to there. Now I know I'm really rubbish. How is it everyone else got the marathon answers already, says Angela. Normally it takes me a while, but I got it fairly quick this time from Mark, because he normally sends me a preview before we make it. Normally takes me a lot longer than it did tonight. Excuse me. So yeah, we were going to do 4 rounds, but obviously because of the announcement on TV, we had to have a slight delay, so we're cutting out our Around the World round tonight. We're doing that at a later date. Jackie says, I don't think my brain's awake tonight. You can be forgiven, it's the very start of the year. Needs to be kicked into gear yet. That's good, Fran. Glad your ankle's better. We'll give it another minute or so, and then we'll get on with the recap, the answers to this round, and then we'll move straight on to our second round, but really our third round. We did actually have a look. We keep a tally of all the rounds we've done in order. We keep in a score in an Excel sheet. And people always say, oh, we do too much geography. We haven't actually done a full geography round since the 16th quiz. And we're on the 64th now, so... Joe said, I got the marathon. I normally have to rely on my partner in crime. I think sometimes Mark makes them easy on purpose. We'll see. Hi, Bev on Twitch. Thank you very much. Back to work tomorrow. This is a kickstart in my brain. Yeah, a bit of brain training. Donna says she's rubbish at quizzes. Well, you're the perfect person to play our quizzes then, because we don't make quizzes for Einstein, to make them for fun people. And Donna, you seem like a fun person.
Yes. While I was waiting for this to print, I was watching you upstairs, and you were actually dancing side to side to the music. It was quite funny to watch.
Don't do that, please. Please?
I need it to just separate it, that's all. I found something new.
I don't know, life story and you guys are in it, says Fran.
Ooh.
Paul says, presumably around the world was only there for Mark to trot out his Lisa Stansfield story again.
I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything.
And so Sarah says, but somehow there's always still loads of geography. That's true. I do have to veto some questions Mark picks sometimes because it's just too much geography. Too much.
Just because most questions are geography orientated, they're easier to do.
That is true, because most times geography questions very rarely change, which is always good about geography questions.
Yes, Queen's Gambit is on my agenda to watch. I've watched the first 2 episodes of the new Downton Abbey, Bridgerton. Or something. Yeah.
Someone's watched it on my Netflix account, and I don't like that. You need to own up to whoever you are.
Well, it wasn't me. Because I only watch on my own side of things, don't I?
Someone has, and I don't want to watch it. Get it out of my history. Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on to round 3 then.
I've still got a series and a half to watch.
Swallow.
What?
You swallow.
I've still got a series and 3/4 to watch of Once Upon a Time, and then it's over.
Thank God for that.
Have we done the answers?
No.
Just do that.
Yeah.
And then ignore that next bit.
It was me by accident because I've been watching it and I didn't want to know you had switched your account, said Sarah. Fair enough. Alright.
See? You looked at me thinking it was me, but it wasn't.
It's only the 2 other people that use my Netflix is you and her, so... Right. I'll get rid of that to donate. So we'll get on with the answers to our first round. Celebrations. Fireworks. Looking back at 2020, it's the answers. I did like the dancing. I know what you mean to copyright music. It did that to me earlier. We've been trying to do it live. Yeah, it's very hard. Hello, Broman. Happy New Year. Okay, so 2 points for all these. So Joe Biden, who's selected as his running mate in the 2020 election. All right, Sarah, calm down. It is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris.
This is a family-orientated quiz, Sarah.
In April 2020, contactless payments were increased from £30 to £45. £45 for number 2. Number 3, who got married to Stranger Things actor David Harbour in Las Vegas at a wedding chapel? It was Lily Allen. Lily Allen for number 3.
Lily Allen?
Lily Allen. Not Daffodil Allen.
Or Alfie Allen?
No. Or Keith Allen. The Summer Olympics are postponed until this year, but which city did they take place? It's supposed to be in Tokyo. Tokyo for number 4. Sarah says, deal with it. You deal with it. I can ban you from the page. Number 5.
That's Tokyo.
Oh, Charles, I like that. That might be our names next week. Number 5. Rishi Sunak became the new Chancellor of the Exchequer and he replaced Sajid Javid. Sajid Javid for number 5. So again, point for first name, point for surname for all of these. Number 6. Which pop star made history by having a number 1 album in 5 different decades in the UK? It was Kylie Minogue. Or Kylie Minogue, as everyone else calls her. So Kylie Minogue for number 6 has had a number 1 album in each of the 5 decades. Number 7. Which TV puppet show returned to our screens on BritBox only after appearing in 1984? It was Spitting Image. There's an image and spit on you. Number 8.
Well, I need something to do, don't I?
The online platform where Meghan and Harry announced they plan to be financially independent was on Instagram. Imagine not telling your mum you want to advocate from her and actually having to learn it from the Instagram.
Grandmother. His mum's dead.
Way to bring it all down. I have to talk about dead people, didn't you? The TV presenter and renowned quizzer is Richard Osman. Richard Osman for number 9. Sarah said, what do we say about Carly questions?
Na 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 na. No?
Nah. And number 10, Keeping Up with the Kardashians ended in 2020 after how many series? I don't know how they could make so much content out of such a benign, stupid family.
No, we can't say things like
It was
that.
19. Yes, I can. Did Cliff Richard have a number 1 albums over 5 decades? Not albums.
He had singles. He had, in 5 consecutive decades, he had a number 1 single.
Yeah.
One of them was with the Young Ones.
You're welcome, Les, no problem. That's just why we did try and emphasise it was albums, because lots of people know about the Cliff Richard being one, as he's a very popular man. We've done amazing considering we guessed, said Amy Louise Riley. That's good. Very lucky. Okay, so I'm going to pop us back to there, get rid of that, and move us on to...
Yes, with that quiz actually, but we've so far had 4 donations, so thank you to those people.
Oh, it's very kind of you. If you do want to donate, it is paypal.me/quiz actually. Even if it's a couple of pounds that you'd normally pay to get into your local pub quiz, it really makes a difference to us if you can. If you can't afford it, then that's absolutely fine. Please do think of yourselves first. But if you like the service that we provide, let us know that you do appreciate it with a monetary donation.
Roy's missing a couple of people on his team.
Oh dear. I cried when it became 2021 because we thought of what we've been through. Maybe Christ had brought me. Oh. 16 for the Gangsters. Answer to number 10 is too many, says Joan. Absolutely. 14 for GCD's. Got 3 out of 20 for Donna. Ooh. I'm being nasty to Mark. He's being absolutely nasty to me.
Always, Bronwyn. Always. You get on his back.
Oh,
you
he's
get on his back.
serving it back. Don't you worry. He's serving it back. Harry and Meghan. What about website? They did it on Instagram first. They announced it first on their Instagram. My PayPal has been blocked. Oh dear. And 11 for Claire, as her brain is still warming up. Okay.
That's all right.
Round number 2.
One of your favourites.
12 for Sarah. Can I have a quick recap on the answers, please? Just had a phone call, so I missed them. Yes, of course. The answers were Kamala Harris, £45. Lily Allen for 3. Number 4 was Tokyo. Number 5 was Sajid Javid. Number 6 was Kylie Minogue. 7 was Spitting Image. 8 was Instagram. 9 was Richard Osman. And 10 was 19.
10's 10, surely.
No. Don't confuse people anymore. Joe says, can you put a link to the score
Thank
sheets?
you, Bronwyn.
We have, it is pinned to the top, Joe.
Anyway, Movie Invisible, one of your favourites. Essentially what we've done is got some movie stills and we've taken all the flesh out of it. So we also call it fleshless movies. Oh, I did print it. You sneaked it.
I didn't sneak it. You're the one who collated them. Right,
That's why I
so
do this one each.
they are all iconic scenes from very iconic films. All you have to do is name the film with the person with their flesh removed.
Oh, you don't need to apologise, Bronwyn, to him.
Thank you, Bronwyn. You're welcome, Sandra. Not a problem at all. Okay, so we will give you the year. All you have to do is guess the film. Do not put any hints whatsoever in the chat, even if you think the answer is blindingly obvious.
Even jokey answers.
Don't put any hints or anything like that that might give it away to somebody else. We'd like it to still be a challenge, even if it's easy for you. Alex, you're not my favourite, says Bronwyn. You're not my favourite either. Right.
That's vicious.
Number 1.
You take no notice of him, love.
Number 1. This is from 2003. Claire says, this is our daughter's favourite round, that and flags. Your daughter likes flags? Well,
we've done this time. We'll have to do flags next time.
Flags are fun. It's an easy round to make, for sure.
Yes.
I don't have to draw anything.
Please do not put any answers in the comments, please. Whether you're right or whether you're wrong.
We love flags. You lot are strange. So yeah, don't put any answers in the chat, please.
Whatsoever.
If you do, we will have to hide your comments permanently and you won't be able to comment. Moving on, number 2.
Number 2.
I bet Charlie's seen absolutely all of these, but we'll see.
Yes, well, he has watched 2,000 films as well during lockdown.
So this one's from 1987. What film is that? Paul says your daughter has good taste. Flags are... You see...
Why does she like bangers and mash?
Flags.
You don't taste flags. That's weird.
Crafty Craig says he's getting better on flags. It's weird because everyone always says, "Oh, we love flags." Then we do a flags run, and everyone's like, "Oh, not flags."
And then they do all right on it.
Yeah, and then they do all right. I only just spotted the movie on the screen. Doe, says Joe. Joe, how many weeks have you been playing this?
That is rather weird. How many times have we done this round?
Kathy says, "Fun with flags." Ooh, misses. 2 of my favourite films, says Bev. Wow,
Right.
we're on a roll.
Is a third one of your favourites?
This one is from, before I look, 2016. Yes. We don't have the answer to the year on our sheet. We only have the answers. These are hot dogs. Film 295 tonight, says Charlie. What are you watching?
I think Bronwyn's trying to create a fight between us. Number 4.
Jackie's made her point. Abundant declares she hates flags.
Yes. Well, she didn't put it in capitals, so it shouldn't hate it that much.
You're in the minority. Wow, thank you very much for donating there, guys. That was a very large amount. Thank you so much. That's very kind.
Yes. I think we're up to 7 now. People have donated, which is nice.
Thank you very much, guys.
Number 4. Ooh, this is one of my favourite films.
From 1971. Joe was involved in the chatting. Ah, I see. Being a lovely community member. Fair enough.
I'm going to have a top up of water.
Amy says, sorry, only second quiz, but the 3-word thing, did you mention that? Yes. I'll go back to it at the end of this round where you can see a recap of that one. So it's a 3-letter word that goes into each of those words that you saw on the screen.
Yeah.
It's the same word each time.
It comes at the end of each set of questions.
All right, moving on. Number 5. Sarah loves that film. Good.
I bet you do.
Number 5 from, I believe, 1993. Yes. My memory's doing all right today.
Mm. Say it as it is. If you say it, say it.
Bronwyn says, I don't hate you, Alex. You just get on my nerves. I've heard that many a time, Bronwyn.
Usually from me. But in jest.
I know a song that will get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves.
No.
Yeah. Number 6, this one's from 1995. What movie is this? Again, no hints in the chat, please. Thank you as well. We've got Merry Christmases and Happy New Year's in our PayPal comment there. Thank you very much.
Yes. Just that 1-2 quid does make a difference to us. It really does. Yeah. Literally, if the number of people watching this paid 1 quid each, we could just do this. It's just getting some of you to help us out a little bit,
and obviously,
or pay for what the entertainment we're giving you.
Whatever you think it's worth. But obviously, there are some people that can't use PayPal for whatever reason.
Yeah, no.
We do understand that. If you can't PayPal for whatever reason, or you can't afford to give us a couple of quid for a quiz, sharing really helps.
Sharing the live video now.
Sharing our live video, subscribing to our YouTube helps with our demographic. Subscribing and following us on Twitter and Facebook, and liking the videos as well when you're watching them really helps if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Angela says probably haven't seen most of these movies.
Oh dear.
Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. Unfortunately,
Crumble and Crookie.
Crumble and Crookie, yes. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. We've tried to pick as many iconic films as we can, but obviously everyone's film tastes are different.
Including this one, which I really like.
What's this one? This one is from 1960.
I'm ready, Joe. I'm ready.
Someone's cruising for a bruising.
I'm ready.
Tenfold.
Thank you, Claire.
Thank you so much, Claire. What's that about?
That might give you top fan status.
What in the world was that?
Your devices are going weird. Why?
It's playing Georges Bizet, Franz Erdol on my phone. Why are you doing that? What's going on?
Honestly, Google device started playing alarms. This thing in the corner that I'm not allowed to talk its name, that's been going off at random.
Jo claims that number one's her favourite movie, yet she sat scratching her head for an image at a lawful long time. Is there an optician on this quiz? A new year, but we still hate films, says Joan. Sorry, Joan.
Number 8, Alex.
And Bronwyn's going for a shower. She'll be back soon. Have fun. Number 8. This one's from 2017. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to change our Spotify now to the other thing because it's gone off. There we go. Sorry, guys. For some reason, my Spotify decided to... What? This... God, do it. There we go.
Are you alright?
Everything's going wrong.
I think you've got a
Almost-
device gremlin.
All my smart devices hate me. Number 9.
Number 9.
This one's from
Very iconic, this one.
1985. Oh, thank you very much. Got a couple of donations just come in there as well.
Yeah.
As always, you don't say who it was because some people don't like to be mentioned, which is absolutely fine. But you know who you are. Thank you very much. It doesn't seem to be the PC anymore, Chris. It's just all the smart devices I have. My phone and my smart speaker in here and the one downstairs. It is weird, Jackie. I know. I don't know what's going on.
It's just weird how they just keep ringing you with alarms. You obviously must be setting them up and then forgetting about them for some reason.
Maybe I'm getting like carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm just forgetting stuff. Something. I just get a meter in here and get it checked.
And finally, again, this is so iconic.
1983?
2.
Damn.
Oh, it was out.
You've not had any real gremlins on the quiz stuff.
Shut up.
It just seems to be mine.
Where's the wood? No, I'm sat on it.
Finally one that I know of, and it's my favourite movie of all time. There you go, Angela. Get off.
What is going on with your phone?
Get off, you silly thing. So unprofessional.
Get on top of your devices. That'd kill it, wouldn't it? You sat on that.
So good movies there. I recognise a few of them, said Bev. Can you repeat number 3? Of course I
It
can.
will be on the recap shortly.
Fran said it's not my favourite round. Fair enough.
Very, very on the ball with that. Not my favourite round.
If you wanted the recap, there it is one more time for you. It will be done at the end of the next round as well.
So it is the same 3-letter word that appears in all 4 words to make new words.
Yep. It is a word and it appears the same in each. Okie dokie.
Time for a recap.
A recap.
Or recap, as he calls it.
Yes. So once again, these will all be just a quick recap for these, just in case you missed any of them as well. Hashtag love flags hate films, says Paul. Thank you. Not my favourite round either, Fran, says Donna. Fair enough. You don't do films every week, so you're okay. Donna prefers a music round. We'll try and do something like that, similar. Again, music's even worse than film for dividing people, though, I think. That's just my expert opinion, you know.
Expert.
I've been doing quizzes for over 10 years.
Ooh.
You put too much lemon in your water. I'm not a fan of it. I'm very excited. I ordered one of those Chili's cold water bottles on Amazon yesterday. Should arrive tomorrow.
Chili cold water bottles.
Yeah, they're solid stainless steel water bottles that keep your drinks cold.
Oh,
Like a thermos, but smaller.
Oh, your little hip flasky thing.
Not a hip, slightly bigger than a hip flask, kind of like a bottle of water. Thank you very much for that donation there, Steve.
We just got told that our German friends are now watching, and my thing's gone up completely out of order there. Let me try and bring that back in.
I was describing the scenes to my mum over the phone. That was interesting, says Kathleen. I like that. It's a woman wearing a pink top, and she's on a bridge, I guess. It's meant to be a bridge. It could be a culvert. I don't know.
Yeah. There's 4 guys in white with top hats wearing huge cod pieces.
My tech is playing up. It's not showing the faces this round, says Chris. Weird, that, isn't it? Odd. Very odd.
I'm also going to be starting doing something with grassroots music again. Because we can't do... I've worked it out. Because we can't actually play anything, I'm going to do what I normally do. And I'm going to have all the music queued up for it on Spotify. So that you can just click it in as I tell you to click it in to listen to it. That's one way around it, isn't it? A bit like... can't think of his name, but he has a listening party. It's become huge.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Charlie will know. Major 80s singer, 90s singer, and now does listening parties. I can't think of his name. Is it Tim Booth?
Yeah, unfortunately we can't play any music that potentially could be copyright on this channel, which is why the music is dreadful.
They're really threatening to throw us off.
Tim Burgess.
Tis Tim Burgess.
Tim.
But he does it album by album.
Stephanie Gooch, favourite round. Glad you like it, Stephanie.
It is a divisive round. People either like it or hate it. It's very Marmite.
Maths is quite divisive as well.
Hmm?
I said maths is quite divisive as well. Or you think it's so much better than your donut pun? Jesus.
Yes, I do think it's better than the donut.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much for that donation.
With your pennies, so you know who we mean.
So let's run through for another... Well, we'll get it to 10 and then we'll crack on.
Crack on.
We'll crack on with the answers.
Physically.
No. Also, we need the money pot. There you go. Tim's Twitter, listeningparty.com. Yes, but again, he probably doesn't have to worry about being copyright struck.
Well, no, that's how he gets around it. He basically has... he chooses an album for people to listen to, tells them when to start on Twitter.
Thank you, Rebecca.
And then everybody talks on Twitter about what they're hearing because they're all hearing it separately on their own devices.
Yeah, I will actually give you an example of how bad the algorithm is for blocking music. I know this is going to bore quite a few of you, but the... Donna says, how do you know it's a copyright problem? We get told, we get flagged. They actually interrupt our live stream sometimes to tell us. Basically, the world's biggest YouTuber, PewDiePie, did a version of My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion, badly played on a nose flute and a didgeridoo. They claimed that it was their music and he lost the appeal and lost all the money on his video for playing My Heart Will Go On a didgeridoo. That's how bad it is.
And it actually flagged it.
Yeah, and this person with 151 million subscribers and we have 300. So we've got less of a chance of an ice cube in hell. Right.
For those who are interested in music, while Alex is swapping over, the KLF have actually, for the first time ever, put the songs on Spotify. And I did see a comment that basically they're going to physically burn the 0.0006 pence that they got from it.
Spotify does rip off people, you are correct. Right, for the felt ball guess, I should put it back up one more time for you. There's a felt ball guess. There are a couple of teams that haven't yet put their guess in. That's the Neighbours, Top Guns,
Charlie's Angel, Dry Hella, Gangsters,
Bohemia Actually, and Gentleman's Relish, One Smart Fella, Monty Bitardi, and the Redheads. Once again, make sure you put your felt ball guess in before we get to the end of the questions in our next round, please, if you can. I'm justified and a bit ancient, says Joe. Brand new sentence.
I just loved how they managed to get the Queen of Country to sing on that song, singing literally about ice cream vans.
Okay, so here we go with these ones. These are 2 points for every correct answer. Alright, so from 2003, it was Elf. Thank you very much. We just got another donation. Thank you.
From number 2, we have the incredibly iconic Dirty Dancing. Let's get some more water.
Number 3 from 2016, that is Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad for number 3.
I haven't seen that. Is it any good?
No.
Okay.
Number 4 from 1971.
The very violent A Clockwork Orange.
Number 5, halfway through. In 1993, it was Jurassic Park. The special effects were so good in that it actually inspired about 12 of some of the most well-known directors now to make films with CGI in, because it was that good.
Yeah.
Even you watch it now as well, it's still quite good considering
Yeah.
it's a 27-year-old film.
Someone sent us
From 1995, that one is Pocahontas. Pocahontas, number 6. We just got a doodle sent to us.
Are we able to put that up?
I can try, yes. Pocahontas, number 6.
We'll try it in the next recap.
Yes. Number 7. Did I put it on 7 on purpose, or was it completely by accident? I did it on purpose. It was the Magnificent 7.
That was a magnificent answer.
And that was Yul Brynner as the Man in Black there. We thought Silence of the Lambs was Suicide Squad. Ah, damn. I could see how you could get to that conclusion. They're both in jail cells. Number 8. From 2017. 'Twas Dunkirk. Dunkirk for number 8. Number 9. 1985 being the whole plot device, really. It is Back to the Future. Back to the Future for number 9. And finally, question number 10 from 1982. Never seen this one either. That is An Officer and a Gentleman. An Officer and a Gentleman.
It was very iconic at its time.
Indeed. Doesn't seem to have gone through on that one.
I got it on Business Suite.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm doing the same thing. Okay. So we'll pop that off.
Yes.
And it is now time for our third round and our final round tonight.
Yeah. Whereas last year we did It Begins With for each quiz. This year we're going to be doing It Ends With for each of the quizzes.
Sorry if that was a bit loud. I do apologise for your ears. Full marks to GTDs. 18 for Crafty Craig. Kathleen just says, don't judge. Roy got 20. I've only seen 2 of those, says Angela. That's a shame. Sorry. We can't always pick films that everyone's seen, but we did try and make them as iconic as possible.
Hannibal Lecter in pink slippers. So 2 points per answer. Unless we say otherwise, Donna, everything's 2 points per question.
Consistent. 6 against this, Kathy. Consistency is key. Okay, so once again, guys, make sure, if you haven't already, to make sure you've got your felt ball guess. 167.75. Thank you, Belgian Bugs.
Well, that's definitely not spot on.
Again, we're looking for Gentleman's Relish, Bohemia, actually, Charlie's Angel, Dry Heller, and that's it. So if you haven't put your felt ball guess in, by the end of the questions, they will not be counted. So make sure you do that as soon as you can, please. Thank you very much.
Just to give you a bit more on this one, each of the questions in this round ends with the letter A.
If it's a name, it's the surname that ends with the letter A, unless they go by a single name, such as...
Well, it won't make any difference because it's the end of the word, isn't it? It's the end of the answer.
Well, yeah, but you might say Rihanna Fenty instead of Rihanna.
All right.
Smart ass. So if it's a name, it ends with A, but it's the surname that ends with A, technically. But you do need the first name as well, because that's still worth 1 point. 12 for Donna.
Right, what are you giving me?
I'm going to give you a smack if you carry on.
Violence, see? He always criticises me saying it all ends in violence.
But I just threaten it, I don't do it. I'm going to do odds.
Because you are odd.
Well, there you go.
Go on then.
Right, number 1. So I've given you the first letter, and now you know the last letter as well. What I is a large arboreal lizard? So you know the first letter, and now you also know the last letter. So what I is a large arboreal lizard?
Fran Reynolds, you can go off people, you know.
I can't get the score sheet. My device is being weird. I don't know why it's doing that, Donna. You can always put your score in later on. Once people have left the score sheet, so you can always put that on there. Are you sure you want to give up alcohol marks, says Kathleen?
Yeah, I want to lose the weight. I've literally put it all back on. I've got 17 kilos to lose this year, and I'm determined I'm going to lose them.
Maybe you should stop eating fruitcake then.
It's just what's left from Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been eaten by your grandma, but she obviously we didn't bring her down because we've been safe. Question 2. Which nation officially adopted the euro on January the 1st, 2014, becoming the 18th member of the Eurozone?
So that question will be slightly trickier, but now you know that the last letter ends with an A. So that might single it down for you.
Certainly reduce it down.
How many members are there in the Eurozone?
23,
23, yeah.
24. No, it was 24. It's now 23.
Baggy chicken, thank you very much. Baggy chicken.
I still don't understand this baggy chicken.
Kathleen says, I think Alex is going to drive you to it. The ball round. I'll tell you what, Donna, if you want to just give me your team name and how many balls you think are in there right now, I will put it in for you. Number 3. Which popular stage musical was adapted into a very high-grossing film in 2008? What was the answer to number 3 in the movies round? It was Suicide Squad. So yeah, Donna, I want to give me your team name and then give me your guess. I'll put it in now for you.
Just write it in your normal text.
Yeah, just
Donna.
write it in the comments.
Number 4. Which football team play at the Nou Camp Stadium?
And again, I would find this hard, but I know it's the last letter, it's slightly easier.
Indeed.
Kebabu 2875. Okie dokie. Thank you very much, Donna. I'll put it in for you.
You've got to literally till the end of these questions because we sort it out during the recap.
Yeah, so once again, we're still waiting on Charlie's Angel and Dry Hella. That's it. So if you haven't put your felt ball guess in by the end of the questions, it will not be counted. Please do it as soon as possible. Thank you. Number 5.
It just gets you bonus points.
Oh, this is this is a tricky one. Number 5. In which film did Michael Caine utter the immortal words, "Not a lot of people know that"? So in which film did Michael Caine utter the immortal words, "Not a lot of people know that"? The European Union is a political economic union consisting of 27 member states. Thank you, Charlie Grant.
It's easy to say one less than last year.
Also, if you're one of the teams that aren't playing with your score on the score sheet, as long as you put your team name and then your felt ball guess, we will add it to our list. You don't have to put any scores other than your felt ball guess if you want to.
Yes.
So if for some reason you're ashamed of your score, you shouldn't be, first of all. But if you are, you don't have to put it on there.
Question number 6. What goes with black, yellow and cyan in colour printing?
Something that we know all too well about.
Yes. The amount of times we put extra inks in there.
We actually when we do our quizzes, we go through so much paper and ink that we have to replace our printer every 2 years because it just gives up. Which we haven't had to do for a year because we haven't done much printing. The size of a tangerine. A diamond the size of a tangerine. Sorry, you've not seen Batman, so you wouldn't get it. Number 7.
Oh, was that meant to be Michael Caine?
Yeah.
It didn't sound like him.
Would you like to do any accent? Would you like to give it a go?
You know my accent.
Yeah, would you like to sound like an Irish Indian? No? Right then, shut up. Number 7. What plastic trumpet achieved notoriety at the 2010 South Africa FIFA World Cup?
Tip of the tongue question. You'll remember it.
I can hear it. I can hear the noise of it.
But what was it called? And you do know it ends in an A.
What was the accent, Alex? It was a Michael Caine. A Michael Caine.
That's not Michael Caine.
It was better than your bloody Irish Indian. He wasn't coffee then, he was actually swearing at me.
I wasn't, I was coughing. I would swear at you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Question 8. What is the first name of Miss Roberts from Girls Aloud?
Joe says, I thought you were going for Australian.
See?
Fair cop. How do you two know each other? We live together. He's my uncle.
We don't live together in that way.
We cohabit the same house.
Yes.
Because we are family.
Yeah, that's you normally say cohabit, not together.
We live together in the same house because we're family.
Yes.
Don't know where else you can go with that, to be honest. I thought Michael Caine or Danny Dyer. My favourite part about that Danny Dyer is the fact he hosts that wall thing. And I just love the fact that instead of going wall, he goes whoa! I love it. Give me something good, whoa! I love it. Number 9. What part of the eye can be described as the transparent front part that covers the iris, pupil and anterior chamber?
Does it have an anterior chamber?
Oh, good grief.
It's a legitimate question.
Is he a monkey's uncle then, says Kathleen. Very good. And Yolanda has number 7. Well done, Yolanda. It was one of the...
Precisely, Joe. That's why I made a clarification.
You wouldn't need to, really.
Oh, I see why now that I've been given evens.
Don't forget, all these end with the letter A. If you think the question is a little bit tricky, remember that your answer should end with an A. That will single it down for you a little bit.
I shall read it off the screen, off the sheet, so I don't make a mess of it. Number 10. Under what trade name is the drug sildenafil citrate commonly sold?
I think it's still sildenafil citrate, but there you go.
No, citrate.
Not because it's pronounced the way it is, because it was invented in that place. So that it has an accent to it.
You say tomato.
You say aluminum, I say aluminium. Evening, fans, from my mother. Hello.
You're a bit late joining in.
Well, we all know she doesn't play to win.
I'm glad you said that. It's you that's going to get hit, not me.
Citrate like citrus. Thank you, Kathleen. Are you a chemist? Just want to know, that's all. At least I know that one all too well. Says Angela. I get it. Obviously, African.
Alright.
I wonder if you find many. I wonder if there's many landfills full of them at that point as well.
I don't know. What was that we were seeing about on whatever it was we were watching about landfill travelling around the world?
QI. Hashtag made me laugh, spat my water out gate. And biology tutor. Wow, cool. Okay, so that's your 10. On to now your final part. It is that marathon question, just in case you missed any of them.
This is your final go at it.
I'll remind you, you've got about 30 seconds to get your felt ball guess on the score sheet if you haven't already. Left-hand column, just put how many you think's in that tub.
And if you do get this right, your 2 points for it go in the bonus column.
Yeah, so it's 2 points for this one.
And if you get it right, you put it in the bonus column.
In the conus bolum. Okay. I think most of you got it if you've not already.
Right, so we're going to put the recap on now. There is our PayPal at the moment. We're going to put the recap on. While that recap is on, we're just going to go off screen for a second while we sort out the felt balls into order.
So, yes, we'll see you in a minute. Hello, we're back.
Right, so we might as well do it then.
Yes, so we're going to read it out. I'll pause the music just so it's not distracting.
Yeah, so remember, if you get it spot on, you get 5 points. If you're the closest but still under, you get 3 points. If you're the second closest, it's 2 points, and third closest, 1 point.
Yeah, and your bonus points will be going into your bonus column. So add it to whatever score you get for your marathon as well.
Right, okay, read them out, Alex.
Okay, Kibabo 28 with 75.
Is under.
What a Racket 140.
Is under.
Single and Ready to Mingle 142.
Is under.
167 for the Belgian Buns.
Under.
179 for Neighbours.
Is also under.
Unicorns 186.
Is under.
Jamie's Giants 190.
Is under.
Tommy 195.
Under.
196 for number 32 and Monty B. Tardy.
Under.
197 for Exile for the Good of the Realm.
Under.
199 Hungry Hogs, The Cat's Whiskers, The Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks, and Lonely Woman.
Under. I can't go any higher.
Redheads, Bohemia Actually 200.
Under.
Portrait of a Cock at Midnight and One Smart Fella 201. They're also tying with Wombles in Lockdown.
Under.
And 202 for Noski's Servants.
Spot on.
There you go. So I'll put it into a little bit higher for you there. Put that down. There you go. So, Redheads and Bohemia Actually, you get yourselves a bonus point. Portrait of a Cock at Midnight and One Smart Fella and Wombles in Lockdown, you get yourselves 2 bonus points. And Noski's Servants, as you are spot on, get 5 bonus points.
And we'll add more in on Friday.
We will indeed. So well done to you. There are your pointages for your team. And there you are. Okay. So I think it's about time we reveal the answers and the scores at the end. Oh no, too high, says Amy. You've got a better chance next week, though. You're very close indeed. Right. So we'll take that off. We shall go with this one and we'll go on with the answers. And then we should be finished. We haven't got the remove me's removed. I will break your arm.
You said you wanted to be removed. I hadn't removed the remove me, so I was going to remove you.
I will break your arm. Okay, so these all end with the letter A.
Have you heard how vicious he is? This is what I get every single day.
A. Almost as many as we got in the film round, said John. Oh well, you got some bonus points either way. There you go. Okay, so once again, all these end with the letter A. Point for first name, point for surname. 2 points for a fully correct answer.
Question 1. The answer is iguana. My first ski jacket was an iguana ski jacket.
Do you want to talk about ski insurance? No? Okay.
No.
Number 2. The nation that officially adopted the euro on the 1st of January 2014, the 18th member, they were Latvia. Again, makes it slightly easier if you knew the last letter.
There are a few.
What was spot on? 202. No, 201 was spot on, I believe.
202 was spot on.
Oh, 202. Sorry, yeah, it was 202. And Noski Servants were the ones that cinched it. Okay. No skiing or snowboarding. Looking forward to 21-22 season. I know, Bev.
Yes.
It's a shame. Hope you got insurance for cancellations. Number 3.
Number 3 is, of course, Mamma Mia.
Here I go again.
My.
Number 4. The football team that play at the Nou Camp Stadium is Barcelona. Barcelona. Or Barcelona, if you're from Manchester.
Michael Caine.
Go on, give it a go.
No.
Well, yeah, right.
Not a lot of people know that.
Oh, you put on an accent then, just to not sound like it.
Is Educating Rita. That's where it came from.
Educated Rita.
When you think about it, it's obvious, isn't it? Not a lot of people know that.
A Hill in Korea, 1956. Got absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Anna, we're not sure what you're meaning with your hill in Korea.
Fran has been to Barcelona. Magenta goes with black, yellow and cyan in colour printing. So that's magenta for 6.
The plastic trumpet
Oh,
is... Vuvuzela?
Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela.
Or we may be saying it wrong. Angela, correct us if we are. Also to the stadium. Ooh. Number 8. What is the first name of Ms. Roberts from Girls Aloud? She is Nicola. Nicola.
I think she's the nicest one of the lot.
How do you know, my dear?
Well,
Number 9.
part of the eye, etc., 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 is the cornea.
Cornea. And number 10. Sildenafil citrate is commonly sold as Viagra, originally meant to be a heart medication. And then when they found out what it did, they were like, whoa, ching ching. Okay. So, mark those up, please. Give them a score out of 20. Don't forget you've got bonus points in your bonus column as well. Donna's been there too. I hope you mean to Barcelona. Right. And we're going to move on now to your final bit. It is your answers to your marathon. I did. Thank you, Angela.
16 for Claire, 20 for the Inland Boaters.
All right.
The Gangsters got 18.
Well done, gangsters. So,
Crafty Craig with 14. Let's have those 3 letters in there. Let's have a look. It was Ace.
Jackie got 16. Well done, Jackie. Donna got 14. Well done, Donna. So, ascetic, placement, tracery, and embrace. That was your 3 letters.
14 for Donna, 18 for Rod.
And the cheesy D's.
And we said Ellie.
Ellie May O'Reilly got 20. Well done, Ellie.
Fiona with 16.
Fran just says yes.
Kathy with 14 kisses.
Or 14 times. 46 overall, including marathon, says Suzanne. How many points for the marathon? It was 2 points, Charlie. The bonus points are for your marathon go in your bonus column, Ellie, on the score sheet. So it's 2 points if you got the marathon correct.
20 for Bev.
She went Barcelona, good stuff. My best round today, says Angela. Fantastic. 20 for Bev. Embryos, says Fiona.
I'm not sure what she means that I'm doing.
No, 54 altogether. I was thinking everyone's got quite low scores, but it's like we've missed out 20 points.
This is true.
Indeed. Overall, the kitchen's got 46. Night all, stay safe, keep well.
I've just finished
Bronwyn
water.
hit her leg.
Ooh,
Careful!
I just hit your table.
If you break it, you're buying it. Thank you guys for another great quiz. See you Friday. Thank you very much, Bev. Thank you to those who donated as well before you do leave, just in case we haven't mentioned it to you. Thank you very much for donating.
I'll just do a quick count, I think.
So there you go. Okay, put us back to there. I'll put a bit of music back on as well. We'll do that there.
It's playing up
So
again.
we'll get the scores in order in 5 minutes. Or until I see everyone's got their points in. Whatever comes sooner. Donna got the marathon. That means you got 3 extra points. Sorry, 2 extra points. My mistake.
2 extra points,
2
yes.
extra points for marathon. 12 for Sarah in that round. I hope it was that for that round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Charlie's Angel. Sorry we missed you out with your your felt ball guess. Unfortunately, we're a bit late. We can't change the rules for everybody. Bye, Sarah. Bye. Definitely see you Friday. And Donna Potter, see you tomorrow. I am with Tom on Friday. Thanks for a great night, says Donna. Thank you very much, Donna. You're very welcome.
And thank you so far to the 17 people who have donated.
Very generous indeed. Thank you very much. As always, even if it's £2 that you'd normally pay for a pub quiz entry,
Or even a quid, to be honest.
it helps us immensely.
You're so on the ball of recognising when that needs to be done.
I'm used to it by now.
We're going to watch Discovery.
Star Trek.
Star Trek Discovery.
Only 14, boo-hoo, says Roy. Oh dear. Boo-hoo indeed. It's not adding my bonus points on line 30. Okie dokie. I think it's to do with the addition. It's fine. I'll do that for you now. Bang. There we go. Sorry about that. It does tend to happen sometimes. There we go. I think it is fixed now. 20 points overall. We'll just say I played 1 round and aced it, says Angela. Indeed.
Excellent.
This has been so fun. Thank you for a fab night, says Ellie Mae. You're very welcome, Ellie. Thank you so much for playing.
Yeah, do spread the word.
As we said before, if you think there's anyone around you that needs a little bit of extra contact with somebody, if they feel a bit lonely, or even if you feel that you've got a family member that you would like to get in contact with and join them on a live quiz, do let them know about our live quizzes as well. We try and make it as accessible as everyone, as accessible to everyone as we can. So even if you're young or old, you should be able to find a way to watch us live.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Rebecca. I don't do pub quizzes, as always fail. Well, hopefully you didn't do too bad on this one, Donna. The thing is, as long as you enjoyed yourself, that's all that matters. Your score is irrelevant. It means nothing at all.
It's just about being here, having fun, making connections with people. That's what it's all about, really.
Joe's a bit annoyed at Boris for being a waffly old critter and taking up a whole round of our quiz. Well, just wanted we weren't going to go ahead and do that, but we just thought we'd give it a vote. So the majority did want to hear what he had to say, which is fair. I think we're waiting for a couple more scores in there. So we've got 2.5 minutes until I put your scores in order. I've done a life story about myself and I've put you guys in it. Is it okay? Of course it is. Oh God, Mark's in another book. Bronwyn is in pain.
Oh, try some painkillers.
Get some Savlon on that leg. Thank you guys. Great fun as always. Catch you Friday. Thank you very much, Claire.
See you on Friday.
See you Friday.
Friday.
For a high day. 2 minutes until we get those scores in order. If you haven't put your score in yet, please do so.
Do so.
Do so. Do so, doff. It's on PowerPoint, says Fran.
Are you on? Is your name Rolf?
I enjoyed meeting new quizmasters. We enjoyed meeting you too, Donna. Thank you.
Alex's leg is numb as well.
No, it's not. Ah!
It is now.
Thank you, Frank Halliday on YouTube.
Couldn't
Remember what we
resist.
said about that tenfold thing? You are in for such a painful, rude awakening. I find when doing a pub quiz, it's really hard to wrestle the pen out of the deaf person who's writing the answers.
What was that?
That's why I don't win pub quizzes. I have an itchy knee, says Andrea. I have been nice to Mark Bronwyn.
She wants to know because she's had a shower and she wants to know because she's missed it.
The entire time I was very nice to him. Nothing untoward happened at all. See you Friday, Caroline. Thank you very much for playing. 50 seconds so we get the score in order. So get your scores sorted, please. You've got 50 seconds.
Dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. No, I can't do that.
No,
can I?
Bronwyn doesn't believe. Damn. Like an unmarried couple. Yeah. And Joe's got crisps down the top. Fish them out.
Too much
You can
information.
have a snack for later. Bronwyn says you. No, you.
This is mental.
The left one. See you in Munchen, says Hannah's.
As when we can afford it and we can get over that, we will definitely be there, Hannah's.
Great evening as usual. See you on Friday from the Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks. Thank you, Carrie Lee. I'll get your scores in order now then. Let's do that. Let's get your scores up. So,
Scroll down first a bit.
why? No one can see it.
Oh, I see. I thought you put it on already.
No. No.
So let's start at the bottom and work our way up. As they say.
I don't know how that's happened. Oh, okay, I get it. Don't worry. Right. So, let's have a quick doubly sort in there. No, that's not worked, has it? Can we do that one? Yes, that's worked.
So Dry Hell haven't been doing the full quiz, so that's
fair.
why they've not put scores
So,
in.
Lonely Woman got 8. We've got the Lone Angel with Laundry with the Expandables with 20. 28.
Lone Woman hasn't put final score in either. Those two haven't.
Yes, they have. There's no final
Oh,
column.
there's no 3, is there?
No.
Yeah.
Quidditch Queen 28. Belgian Buns 34. Tommy has 40.
Yep.
Redheads from lovely Lewis Road have 41. Single Ready to Mingle from Ohio, USA have 44.
Hello to Ohio.
Bobby's Bits Did It have 46. 47 for Noskies. Quizman and her have 48. The Cat's Whiskers have 49. With 50, we have What a Racket, The Hungry Hogs, Gentleman's Relish, Angry Birds Plus 2, Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks, Kerno, and Charlie's Angel. With 52, sorry, I missed, no, we got that. Monty B. Tardy, Me, Myself and I, Photo Finish, Mickey's Musketeers, Gangsters, Indoor Boaters, One Unicorn Plus 2 have 52. With 54, Two Quizzy Rascals, Exile for the Good of the Realm, Cheesy D's, Neighbours, Kirby Hill, WI. Next up, we've got One Smart Fellow with 56, The Cheeky Slags with 56, No Nothing's with 56, Speckled Bears with 56, Top Guns with 56, Close on to Your with 56, Bohemia Rhapsody with 57.
Ooh.
Next up, we've got 58, we've got number 32, Eurocwizard Harry, Jamie's Giants, and Tears for Fears with 60 points. We have Charlie on The Lockdown Factory, Alamo Angels. With 62 is Invisible Fly, is Portrait of a Cock at Midnight, Bears, Brainiacs, and Wombles in Lockdown.
Lots of you with 62.
Indeed. We've got a little bit of an error with the monitor there. It doesn't seem to be in the right place. See if I can put that down a little bit. Just 'cause we can't seem to fit everybody else in. There we go. Is that where Petula Clark lives? Downton Abbey. Oh dear. People do think we're a couple, but not. Hashtag Cleavage Crumbsgate. Fantastic stuff. So there we go. That is your scores. Lots of close shaves there as well. Close, quite close at the top.
Yeah. I mean, Wombles did really well getting the bonus 4 points.
Indeed.
The 2 and the 2. Good night, Jackie.
Thank you very much. We'll see you Friday, Jackie. Thank you very much. Another brief donation there. Thank you very much for your donations.
Seriously, you know, we've had a couple coming in now. Those £2 per person just really make a big difference to us.
Yeah, those ones
Genuinely.
those 1s and 2s that you are sending in, they really do help. So thank you for that as well. Any donation, big or small, we do appreciate. We really, really do. My score didn't make it to the list, said Donna. That's a shame. Christopher Eccleston quiz, says Bronwyn.
We did that one. We've already done the Doctor Who.
She was there for it.
Yes, she was.
I found a water biscuit in my pocket. I haven't bought any water biscuits this Christmas. Discuss, if it's hard enough.
Yeah, discus.
See you Friday, Donna.
Yeah, see you Friday, Donna.
Thank you very much. Again, if you aren't able to donate for whatever reason, then sharing our Facebook, liking our YouTube, subscribing to our YouTube, following us on Twitter, all of the big socials really, really help us as well.
Yeah.
They help us grow.
And, you know, tomorrow, if you share our video again from tonight, that works really well for us as well.
Yeah, it's weird because if you share it, even if the people that you share it to don't see it, the video gets shared to more people. So it's a weird one. Even if you share the video just on your Facebook, that goes out to other people as well because YouTube realises, oh, it's getting shared, so we'll promote it. So it helps. It's a double-edged sword, really. It's really helpful. Night all. See you Friday, says Paul.
See you Friday.
I shouted a little bit too loud there. I went into the red. Hashtag antique water biscuit gate. Brand new sentence once again from Joe Sangster. Coming in.
I do get slightly addictive to Antiques Road Trip.
Antiques Roadshow or Road Trip?
No, Road Trip.
Ah.
Not the Road Show. That's just...
That's for idiots.
No, that's just posh people, basically. Oh, look how much I've got. No, the Road Trip is where they go round. I thought you were going to soapbox me there. No, the Road Trip is where they give them 200 quid to start with on the first one. Then they buy antiques to actual professionals. And then it gets sold at auction. And they do that 5 days on the run to make as much as possible.
Bronwyn says, night Mark and annoying Alex. Good night Bronwyn, my enemy. Charlie Grant, that's how I found this quiz, a Facebook promo. So glad that I did. Well, you were one of the very few people that did find us through our promo. Word of mouth tends to be the only way that we get ourselves across.
Oh, thank you for the person who sent us for the Bicky Fund.
It's very nice. Thank you very much. No one else has put a score in that I can see. No, we're all right. We're going to leave you in 3 minutes. You might need a water biscuit in a couple of weeks. Search your pockets. Be like the mafia thing. You might find a water biscuit on your pillow as a threat. An antique water biscuit.
Indeed. Oh, I'm tiring.
Yes, you are. Very tiring.
Nasty boy.
Low-hanging fruit.
Nasty, nasty, nasty.
That's me. So we hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you very much for joining us on our first one of 2021. We hope you weren't disappointed by having 3 rounds. You are so not nice, Alex. I only like Mark. He's more nicer than you. Fair enough, Bronwyn.
Yeah, well, you give me that, Bronwyn, but Fran's exactly the opposite to you and says the opposite about me to him.
I'm sure my girlfriend would agree with Fran rather than Bronwyn. Chaps, I'll message you tomorrow about the blurb, you know what I mean. Said a little bit earlier, but definitely to more Doctor. Yes, thank you, Joe. We're working on a lot of things. We don't want to announce too many things at once.
Yes.
Put our eggs in too many baskets, but thank you so much for being a supporter. It really helps.
Yes.
But yeah, we haven't got a definite date for our Doctor Who one yet, as we're working on other things as well in the pipeline. So
And we've also got our tax return from not this year that's just been, well, last year that's just been, but the year before that.
Stop banging. Joe says, what have I done to Bronwyn? I've got no idea. I think she's just been beguiled by Mark's effervescent charm. Charlie Grant says, fewer rounds, just as many laughs. Thank you so much. Bronwyn's going to get a plaster. Good luck. Right, guys, thank you so much for playing. We shall see you on a Friday. Please make sure to donate if you can. If you can't, then please do share us on all of your socials and follow us everywhere that we can be followed. Apart from our house. Don't come to our house. No. Thank you very much. See you on Friday.
Unless it's with booze.
Yes.
Well,
Bye-bye.
no, not booze
No,
anymore.
not any booze. You can't do it anymore. Bye!